Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming in and calling yourself crypto lifers and being a part of this amazing, crazy live stream. Welcome to my Bitcoin Citadel, my beautiful place, a nice little couch right here where you could sit on, you know, look out over Earth, because we're on the moon, obviously, if you couldn't tell. I live on the moon. Naturally, I made it here a while back. You could come too, you know. I got a place for each and every one of you, and 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 every single one of y'all. Let's get into the day for cryptocurrency. What do we see happening in crypto? Let's break it down. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and calling yourself crypto lifers and being a part of the live with me. Actually, let me get my sneakers on. My feet tend to hurt. Forgot to put my sneakers on. Let me put my J's on, baby. Let me put my J's on. I only like the Retro 3s. These are my babies. I only wear these in the house. They've never been worn outside. Or they were worn outside like the day of off. Then I moved. A year went by. I kept them in my garage throughout the whole pandemic. There's nowhere to wear a pair of Jordans anyway. Then I started realizing, what's the point of Jordans? I was buying food and worried about, like, you know, so many other things. I was like, what is a pair of Jordans? Anyway, so they're my in-house Jordan kicks. Shout out to the pancake hoodie. Pancake hoodie up in the game. Got the vest on. Just feeling fresh on with the vest on. Shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. I got my, this was sent to me by a fellow lifer. I got the Italian gold, baby. 24 karat Italian gold on the Cuban link with the pendant of Labradorite. A see-through Labradorite too, which you don't always get. This is a beautiful piece. A beautiful piece. So thank you so much to Phoenix Soul, I believe, sent it to me. You're the man, dude. Appreciate you. All right, let's pop out that chat. Let's get it cracking. Let's talk about how much money we made today, because there were some wins in my trading group. Let's talk about it. There's some wins in my trading group. There's a pattern that Bitcoin's in right now that is quite precarious that you might want to know about. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on tonight, so must be colder than cold up in Boston. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Shout out to Brick Dorsey, my dude. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. How many people we got on the live stream? 128 people, 71 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers, please? If you're watching on your house, look, it's like that. I just did it. It's not that hard. It takes about a second to get some good karma my way and send me some love. So I'd really appreciate it if you did that. Shout out to all the crypto lifers out there. Shout out to all the lifers. What is a lifer? A lifer is someone who lives their life to the absolute fullest, who pushes all the way every day to the top, who never takes no for an answer and never gives up on themselves. We had the push to the upside. Coming back down for the retest is Phantom. Okay? Phantom bouncing off of 218. Can we get a bounce to the upside? Let's take a look at the 1 hour for Phantom pushing to the upside, showing signs of life. But look at that. Almost tried to give us a bearish engulfing candle there. My stuff's messy because I do a lot of double action. Like that was an inverted head and shoulder. But this is a bull flag here. I have some support and resistance lines on smaller time frames. If I bring this closer and I fly into the 7 minute here, you're going to see how much more apparent this was. And I played this for a quick scalp on a leverage trade. Made about 17% in less than 2 hours. We're going to talk about how we did that. We're also going to talk about how we played Solana on a short today too, and made another about what 20%, I think, yeah, about 20% in 4 hours on Solana. There's a before and after there that I can show you. So if you're in the trading group, you were given kind of what I was looking at, and yeah, here it is right here. Solana at 123 at 9:26 a.m. I was looking at it in an inverted head and shoulder that broke to the upside. Decided if it could break through this resistance here and use it as support for the bounce, we could get a move to the upside, and we did. We got 19.7% out of that once you bought the safe retest. You didn't even have to buy the breakout. You buy the safe retest of that support line. See, we bounce, previous bounce, we get a previous support becomes new resistance. We get above the resistance for the bounce to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. We made 20% in less than almost four hours and exactly 4 hours and 17 minutes. Yeah, 4 hours and 17 minutes, 26 and the 43. Bam, bam, bam. So 4 hours and 17 minutes, banging on them, making 20% gains today on Solana, okay? Then I was sitting there and I looked at Phantom. right at the moment at 318, I was looking at it, I said, now we roll. I was saying, I said Phantom Long coming next. So I closed the short. I'm closing my short. I'm like, Phantom Long coming next as the 1 hour flips bullish for the market. On the left, I have Phantom zoomed in, inverted head and shoulder, in a bull flag, low Stokes in the 1 hour. I have the 7-minute chart zoomed in for direction, meaning I'm trying to find out where the local price wants to go in the interim, okay? On the right, I have the Phantom 3L, the 3X leverage derivative for Phantom. I trade these on KuCOIN. KuCOIN is the spot where you want to jump on these. I have a link in the description below. Use it to your advantage. You also help out the lifer. I appreciate every single time you hit a link down there. I do have referral links in the description. Those referral links do help the channel. Let me also disclose that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice and shouldn't be taken as such. I am a self-taught technical analyst who does it day in and day out without a break, without taking a day off. And I love doing that. I take time off. I don't take days off. So don't think I don't butter myself up. Don't think I don't go for a back massage for 2 hours, have nice Asian music. Don't think I don't meditate for an hour next to the pond. Don't think I don't sit with my wife. Don't think I don't hold my children. And don't think I don't go ice skating with my kids and do whatever makes me happy whenever I want. That's the point. So live the life you want to live. You can go wherever you want. Take your family wherever you want. Do whatever you like. Took my daughter out on a Wednesday to the movies because just felt like it. Gonna take her out. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. So we looked at this inverted head and shoulder to the upside. Looks like we could get a bit more of a pump, right? And we played the derivative. Let me show you the derivative here. Phantom 3L, USDT. And we were able to punch it for a nice little guy. About 17, 18% from the initial idea. Pretty sweet, right? So there you have it. Came all the way back down, though. That's why I take my profits. Once I get over 10% on a derivative in less than an hour, like when I make quick money like that, you make 10, 20% in an hour, 2 hours. That's good money. I'm out, However, this is a bit of a bull fly, a cup and handle on the 7-minute. This is doing what's called a retest, and we're getting oversold. The 1 hour is what I trust. And right now, that 1 hour, fine, we had the bullish wow. Try to get us a bearish engulfing candle there. So it's like they tried to wreck any long that came out. Vicious. I'm still trusting on that. 15-minute getting low. This is a retest to me. When the 15-minute gets low, it's highly likely going to bounce off that support region. I've seen this many, many times. So highly likely this trade continues to the upside. Highly likely that the 15-minute is your entry for the bounce for more gains. So, hey, again, highly likely this could possibly play out. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor, and I won't ever tell you what to buy or sell. I won't ever go into your portfolio. I won't go through your portfolio. What I do, if you join my trading group for $99, what do? We teach you technical analysis. We give you support. We give you confidence. We tell you could do it. Like, you join a group of people that are there for you every single day that understand that you want to change your life. We all want to change our lives. We don't laugh at you when you say, hey, I want to make $1 billion by the end of the year. Nobody there will laugh at you. You go tell your family and friends you want to make $1 million by the end of the year. If you have a good family or friend, they'll say, I believe in you. Even people that don't really believe it, like some people may only make like 60 grand a year and their life, like they don't really, but they'll be like, hey, if you think you could do it, then I believe you can do it. Like there's some people that like they're mentally not there, but they still believe in you and they still help you. There's other people that are just haters, completely haters. They would just, the second you say that, they look at you like, they actually take offense when you tell them that you want to do big things with your life. They think you're putting them down. Makes them upset. And you're like, why would you get upset? Doesn't make any sense, Yes, I just drank some honey from the Be Well Honey Company. Play on words there. The Be Well Honey Company comes from the bees. The Be Well Honey Company at 54 Magwin Street, Pembroke, Mass. All the way out of Massachusetts. This is some fresh honey, I tell you what. And then I got my lemon water, which I am religious about drinking lemon water. All the time, every day. Throughout the day, at night, in the morning. Always a good time for some lemon water. Okay? Amazing honey and lemon water every single day. I was a tiny bit under the weather for 2 days. Back in action, never missed a stream, kept it kicking, and never let it get to me. Felt something come into me. My body dispersed of it. I got free radical energy, got it out, and I moved on. So I'm looking for Phantom. the leverage token to break up to the upside here and either take a nibble at previous resistance, because we might have a little trouble there, bounce back down. You know, see how we hang with this 200-day moving average in the 15-minute. But 15 minutes getting ready for the entry, for that oversold. I love to get in when the 50 minutes low. Did it last time earlier today, bang. And so watching this very closely as a retest. Even the 7-minute suggests a retest as we're oversold. And look at this. Look at the 7-minute just kind of flagged out for you. Look at that. Would you look at that, Nancy? The 7-minute. She looks so pretty like that. That's a bit of a flag, isn't it? That thing would flag all the way out to the big one. Oh my goodness, that might make you a bit of gains there, Sammy. There's to the sharp eye gets the money there, friend. There's to the sharp eye gets the money. Slancha. And honestly, Sammy Cup and Handy strikes again, doesn't he? Sammy Cup and Handy. That's a cup and handle if I've ever seen one. You know, Bob, you know, I was with Bob Costa the other day. You know, Bob. Thank you to the 103 lifer, 154 watching tonight. So bang, Phantom 3L to the upside. This is what I'm looking at. And that's the thing. You come to my channel. The other day, someone's like, I was watching a live stream. You're not going to get a trade or this is what I believe. This is what I'm about to trade tonight. Like, I'm showing you what I'm literally getting into. I'm about to get my hands dirty. It's all about compounding. Make 5, 10, 10, 1, 20, 12% a day over and over again. That thing, that adds up, I'm telling you. That adds up. 10 days, you're up 100%. 30 days, you're up 300%. Keep moving that way. Unbelievable. Yeah, and so Bitcoin is in a bit of a cup and handle too. There's cup and handles everywhere. If you're one of my students, you're going to get into that cup and handle. It's going to be something that you see all the time. So we're looking at this possible move here. We're going to bring the stop loss back up to the point, and there's a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio versus 9% to gain 28%. Not too shabby when the 15 and the 1 hour are both in your favor for a move to the upside. However, this 4 hour is overbought. But look, we could get a double top up here, and then that's where we kind of end our fun. But hey, I'm going to play this 1 hour tonight and try to get the pump. Now let's get into Bitcoin. And the weekly candle close. Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. If you're new, we do that every single Sunday night. It's a bit of a, it's kind of like a mantra now. A bit of a vibrational energy. You feel the frequency coming through, and you're just like, wow, that's insanity. And you're ready to rock. Impressive lung capacity. I love each and every one of you. You're all beautiful people, special people for coming to this live stream. If you just got hit by the cloud, by the universe, and you just happen to hit that algorithm and you came into this live, you're in the right place at the right time. I'm telling you right now, you may have changed your life for the rest of your life. I changed my life for the rest of my life, so I believe if you're around me, you will change your life for the rest of your life as well. It's contagious. This feeling is contagious. Every single day I wake up so happy to be alive. Every single day I wake up with gratitude. Every single day I smile. Every single day I tell my wife that I love her and my kids that I love them. And I hold them and I cherish them, and I realize that I am a blessed man to have a family that God has given me. Shout out to all the lifers. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. The energy is high tonight. We got through the full moon. The energy is high tonight. Okay? And let's take a look at Bitcoin and the weekly candle close, the official. And this is where we really just sit and look at the weekly candle. Sorry, I moved myself, not the candle. And thank you for anyone throwing a chat my way, a super chat my way. Much appreciated. Oh, gosh. We try to kiss the candle every week. It's just something we do here on the chat. Okay, so let's take a look at the weekly candle for Bitcoin. Horrible. Horrible. And the next candle is already opened up bearish. This candle would open at 43,100. The high would be 43,599. The low would be $34,017.56. And this candle would close at $36,282.47. It would go down $6,821. And it would be down 15.83%. Okay? Nasty weekly candle. Nasty weekly candle. Okay? Talks of this being an M pattern. Definitely a double top that played out as a double top. Could it have more downside? Talks about this being the head and shoulder, with that being the neckline. More possible downside. Algorithms sometimes like to take the wick to the wick. So this would be the most treacherous downside here. Says we could go all the way to 20K. Just with the TA measured move. And I play measured moves all the time. You know, you flip that upside down, being inverted. Why would it make it to the top? It may make perfect sense. Whenever I invert something, and you can see that obviously, look, shoulder, head, and shoulder, right? Inverted head and shoulder to the upside. Starting to do its thing. Came down for possible retest. All's looking somewhat right. So we shall see. Let's take a look at weekly support for Bitcoin. So you can see right here, see these two candles that came and closed? These two candles that came and closed here? This area here, this one, these two, and you could call it even a range because you got these two below it. But that was a strong area of support. Can't believe we just crushed through 38, 39K. Like, we didn't even kind of wait for a holding pattern, okay? To clear away some of this other stuff. I got some other cool stuff to talk about too as well, okay? It's not all bearish, but, you know, we got to get down. We're on the weekly chart, by the way. I'm just showing you Bitcoin on the weekly chart, okay? Now, we still have a higher high on the weekly. If we can maintain that or make a double bottom, honestly, I'm still somewhat bullish because that would just be a double bottom. And double bottoms are extremely bullish patterns. Like, I'm being open-minded. I'm not a bull. I'm not a bear. Right now, we're in a bear trend. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know if we're going to be in an overall bear market, but I believe a bear trend is a bear market. Like, I'm cold until I'm hot until I'm cold. I don't want people to misconstrue my words. Some people come to people's channels. I'm not sure exactly what he means. What I mean is I'm neither bullish nor bearish on any given day. I shake the trades the way they're supposed to be traded. Long term, I'm extremely bullish on Bitcoin. Any asset that doesn't get printed. I said the other day, I said, let me just put it this way. They can't print more Satoshis. Just think about that and sit there for a second and be like, they can't print more. You know they're going to print more dollars. That's a guarantee. Even if the dollar expands and gets more powerful, more people are going to use it. They're going to have to print more for more people to use it, to expand the currency, to expand how many people have a dollar in their hand. That's their plan anyway. That's a plan for the dollar to be used in even more countries than it is now, to continue to grow the dollar. They're going to continue to print it. It will lose its individual, each $1. If you hold, let me give you an amazing equation about Bitcoin. Shout out to the super chat. Can we look at PENDLE and see if anything is there? Let's take a look at PENDLE for my man, for the $2 super chat for my man Tori McFarland. What is PENDLE? And see if anything's there. Let's take a look at PENDLE and see if anything is in there. PENDLE finance. Already with the word finance, I'm a little, okay, liberating future yield. Trade and hedge future income. Do more with your yield today. Interesting. Trade future income. That's insane. Hedge against future. Accessibility. PENDLE aims to submit numerous protocols and assets, allowing you to holistic and effortless management of a yield on a single platform. You own your capital. On PENDLE, you can deposit or withdraw as you please without having to wait for contract maturation. I like that. I hate waiting. Fully on-chain, all transactions are handled by smart contracts and are verifiable. This means transparency and honesty between PENDLE and you, followed by the PENDLE automatic market maker, the AMM. Hedgers future yield today. Users can tokenize their future yield and sell these tokens to lock in current interest rates for upfront cash. That's pretty interesting. I'll give it to them. Pretty interesting what they're doing there. Another slick way to look at finance. Let's take a look at their Twitter. 16,000 people following, starting to make a bit of a mark here. Okay. They got a Discord. Doesn't look like they got a Telegram. Interesting. Where can you find a coin of this funniness? Gate.io doing its thing. PENDLE, USDT. Sometimes I just go to the Gate.io chart. It's the best way to do it. See how it looks. Shout out to my Gate fans. 30 cents, inverted head and shoulder, kind of like a lot of things are doing. You see this? It's following Bitcoin a little bit. Following most of the market. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin in depth in a second. We're looking at the weekly chart for you. I mean, it already kind of started to break out. It does have a bigger measured move. Okay? Does have a bigger measured move here. Swing down and swing down. You pull that up. You get a bit of a punch here. Also, that's looked at slightly like a bit of a cup and handle, is it not? Or is that just me because I'm called Sammy Cup and Handy and I want everything to be a cup and handle? But I'm telling you, even if, I may be pushy with the cup and handy, but to me, it's a cup and handle. Samuel Cup and handle. That thing wants to blast to the upside. We can take a measured move there too as well. Wick to wick. And you can do this too. You could scale these things too and then take your shot. I mean, it is what it is. You don't take your shot. I'm saying a trader could take their shot. It is what it is. You got to rechart things. Look at them yourself. Set your support and resistance lines. Alt-H. Alt-H. Look how it comes through that keyword shortcut. And again, you're going to deal with this resistance at about 32 cents. You get about 32. It looks like you can gap up pretty nicely, either up to about 34 or even 35. So, interesting PENDLE on Gate.io. 29 cents, down 8%. But could show signs of life. Let's actually throw one more, what we got here? RSI, and I'll just throw a Stoke on there at the very least. Stokes are high on the 1 hour. How about that 4 hour? What are we looking at? Okay, so I wouldn't touch that until the 4 hour comes on down. I'd be watching it closely. Maybe you get a pump on the 1 hour. I don't know. I don't think so. The charts do not convey. I don't like to use the word. The charts do not convey you getting resistance here too. And you're overbought on the RSI. I would watch that. Stochastic RSI highly accurate on that move. Remember SIDUS NFTs? They were big. Back down to 6 cents. SIDUS even tanked. I believe this project is going to be huge. I believe grabbing a little bit of SIDUS on the low might be a smart idea. Something you might just want to look at. I'm just putting it out there. I believe SIDUS is going to be one of the major big games in the next of 2022. They got the marketing, they got the team, they got the tech, they got the NFT idea behind it. They got super expensive NFTs. People already spent $14,000 on epics. We got in pre-sales on tiny little ones. I mean, this is going to be a big deal. So what's your short-term Bitcoin prediction? That's coming. That's coming. That happens every day. Give me a moment, my friend, for 279. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. That's coming, though, every day. He must be new to the channel, but I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much for moving the balls around in my jar there. Appreciate that. If anyone wants to move my balls around, please do that. It would be very nice. If you don't, hey, I'm talking about the little balls in the jar here. Okay, don't be gross. Let's clean up the act there. Okay, so Bitcoin. Really, we're in limbo here. We do have some weekly support right there. Right there. Let's mark these numbers. Let's make this nice and clear and easy for everyone to feel it out. And just, so you realize that TA doesn't have to be that difficult. You can do it too. You can do it too. You can change your life with technical analysis. You can quit your 9 to 5. You can do what I do every single day. It's not going to be easy. This is some of the hardest work you've ever seen. Look, I do it every single day. It doesn't look easy, right? But what do you want to do? Nothing great is going to be easy. Nothing you do in your life. People are running away from greatness. That's the problem. That's the problem with the kids these days. You should relish in greatness. You should want to be unbelievably great. It's never too late to be great. I was actually looking at something today, and someone said that on TV, and I was like, you know what? It's never too late to be great. Shout out to my man Tom Brady. He almost did it. I tell you what, I love Tommy, but he looked lackluster at one point during the game. I mean, how many chances are you going to get? When they got the ball back, when the thing got flipped up, I mean, come on. I just love Tom. I grew up watching Tom since I was 21 years old. 20 years of watching Tom Brady. Unbelievable. Or 19. It feels like forever, man. Maybe, no, I've been watching Tom since I was 19. Forget it. I mean, unbelievable. And I'm 38. So I've been watching Tom since I was 17. I don't even know. But I've been watching Tom since the day he won that Super Bowl. Since the day he came in when Mo Lewis knocked out Drew Bledsoe. So, like, he's a part of my life, man. And he's an inspiration to me. There's so many games where I believe we were going to win, but it just didn't look like we were going to win. Like, it looked like, and he won. And I was like, man, never count yourself out. And my life got to a place where, like, I was almost going to count myself out. I really was. I was like, crypto came and really changed my life. And I was like, but I would watch a Patriots game, and I know this sounds so corny, but I would watch a Patriots game. Like when we beat the Chiefs 2 years ago, unbelievable. That game was insane. Went into overtime. I never thought we were going to. Patrick Mahomes was the newest, illest thing in the world. 2018, the year we ended up going on to beat the Rams. And we had to go through the Chiefs and the Saints with Drew Brees. And, like, we just ate through everybody. Like, and we went into overtime. Tom Brady did it again. I couldn't believe it. The 28-3 win against the Falcons. I mean, come on. And I'm sorry. I know some of people are like, oh, God, he's a lover. How could you not love someone that works that hard and shows that much results, you know? But today, I felt like he could have bring the heat a little more. He could have moved a little bit. He got the ball stripped behind him, wasn't aware a few times. I didn't see towards the end, I saw the Tommy, but it took like the end. It's like he's living too cushy of a life. Like, it took to the end to see old Tommy. I could be wrong, but that's what I saw a little bit. But what a game. It inspired me because they still came back with 3:33 left in the game. And then when they stripped that ball, that was unbelievable. Like, everyone was like, oh man, here we go again. Tom Brady's going to do it again. I was announcing the game, actually. I just flew back. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So levels to watch for Bitcoin. It was an amazing game, right down to the last freaking second. You know what's crazy, though? Did they write a script? All 3 games ended with a field goal at the end of the game. Did everyone realize that? Every game ended with a field goal at the end of the game. All the 3 games that I only watched like the end of 3 games. But 35,490. Got the bit of a bounce there. And why? Well, we have a bit of nice resistance right here. We've got 1, 2, about 3, 4, 5 resistances, 2 bounces, a bounce kind of in that zone too. I like to put 2. Actually, you know what I like to do? I'm going to erase this and erase this. I'll show you what I like to do personally. And it feels right for me. I just like to make a zone. I like to make a zone and open it up. And so that's the zone we're looking for. Bitcoin needs to hold that weekly support. We lose 35 here. Highly likely we come all the way back down and tussle with 31,006, 31,005, this zone here. Okay? So the zones. The zones to watch for Bitcoin. Kind of wanted to change the color of the zone. I thought it was a bit drab. I think I hit the I think I just changed the colors of my lines now, but or you could change the outside lines, which actually looks cool. So you can change the outside lines. Sorry, hold on 1 second with me, and we're gonna right click this. I'm just changing the color in the background. I want the background to be, yeah, that's a zone. Now that's a freaking zone, boy. Ooh, that's fancy. So that's a zone. Look, that's the zone. Those zones stand out now. I like that. So zone 1, right? And it's not going to be that fat. So here's our next zone. If we break, and what we can do, look, there's a cool little trick. You can right click, you can clone. Take rid of this old one. And now when I make these, this will be the level, this will be how they hold. Just had to change it up. So there's the zone. We need a hold zone. 35,500 really is the last resort for that zone. And we're going to be watching. So there's your weekly support. Those are levels that are extremely important. If you break that, it's highly likely we see some more downside. And we'll keep this. This is our big chart. This is the Coinbase USDT chart. I won't touch it till next week. We'll go at it each day, and we'll talk about the weekly support, and we'll use it as our weekly chart. Okay, but we won't really, I won't tussle with it. I'll keep it pristine. Still holding a cup and handle, even if we somewhat double bottom there. Measured move, 69,000 back to the top there. So, you know, just, hey. So you're telling me there's a chance? You never know. You never know. Go to the oscillators on the weekly. Extremely oversold. This is definitely when I start nibbling. I'm definitely starting to buy Bitcoin. This coincides. Whenever this is extremely oversold, this will coincide exactly, very much, with the crypto fear and greed index. And you'll see it in a very low area. I mean, 13. That's where I love to buy me some Bitcoin. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a great place to buy some bitty Bitcoin. Don't you just love buying more Bitcoin every day, boys? I can buy Bitcoin. I'll buy me some more Bitcoin. Greg Ba. Hi, Greg. So glad you found the Lifer fam. Lots to learn. One Greg leaves, another Greg comes on in. Phantom flipping, baby. Super chat, 3 alts in your title tonight. Short-term prediction for Bitcoin. The 3 alts in the title tonight. Wouldn't you like to know? My producer says we got to space that out, right? Timmy. What do you want, Timmy? What is the timing on it? Oh, we're taking a look. You know, we got this one, let's have another gun. Doesn't matter what's on it. All right, man. All right, thank you, Timmy. Yeah, so he said we got to like follow a little, you know. He's going to tap me. Brady needs to recharge with Hertz. Oh, low blow. Fear and greed index here is at 13. It's never hurt me to gobble up some BTC. Hey, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I've done with my life. And I gobble up some BTC whenever I see it like that. I mean, that's some cheap BTC. Shout out to everyone here on the live. See what you did when you got those likes up. You got more people in. Let's do it again. Let's show YouTube who's his boss. Let's show people the people are in control. We run this algo. Let's show YouTube who runs this algo, baby. It's us. It's the lifers, baby. It's the lifers. I'm the crypto lifer. You are the lifers. The brand is the lifer brand. We're kicking it every single day. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I love y'all. Being a lifer is to live life every single day. Being a life is to push through every single day. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So looking forward. I'm just attempting to buy me some Bitcoin right now because the fear and greed index is just so low. It's like, it's just a time. And it adds up. You buy 500 here, 500 there over time. Next thing you're like, dang, look how much BTC I got now. And you're like, wow, how did I do it? How did I do it? So look, we're going to go on KuCOIN. Okay. We're going to go on KuCOIN real quick. This is live. Use my link if you like to use KuCOIN. This is live. You can also use 3 commas to do this as well. And I'll show you. So I got KuCOIN here. So what I'll do is I'll buy 250 on KuCOIN. I'll buy 250 on 3 commas. We'll end up buying $500 worth of BTC right now. So we're going to go to the BTC USDT pair. Ooh, that never happens. Beg, work in front of the crowd. So we're going to go to the BTC USDT pair, which is loaded up. Okay, click on it here. Make sure you see the spread. And Bitcoin's at 35,941. We're just going to take a little nibble here for $250. Okay. So we're going to use 25% of the spread. Hit the price of Bitcoin. It's supposed to fill in there. It did not. We'll type it in. 35,925. It's at 930. I'll overpay so I can just get this done. I'm not trying to freak out about it. So 35,933. Okay. Make sure it's an off number. If I were to spend 25%, it would be $4,000 at 0.192. I want to spend way less than that. 0.02. That's $700. 0.015. $500. So 0.0075. 269, right? So look, I'm going to buy $269 worth of Bitcoin. Not a lot, but I buy a little at a time. Look, there's my limit order for Bitcoin at 35,933, and it went up to 957. It might keep going. You know, I'm trying to get this done. So when I'm trying to get something done like that, and look, it's 0.0075 Bitcoin, right? So I grab a higher order here on the order book. It should fill the order, actually. It should be filling these orders. Usually fills the box there. See, like funny. Maybe I have 100 windows open. So you go above the order price. Right now it's like 35,958. So 35,965. I'm not buying a lot. If I was buying a lot, I'd be very close on the spread. All right. And bam, buy Bitcoin. I'll overpay. You see? Please enter a valid number. I did. What's going on here? Oh, wow. The price is flying now. See, whenever I go to buy something, I'm usually spot on. Like, usually like happening right then, you know? Why is it doing this to me? 0.008 maybe? Please enter a valid number. 0.08? Oh yeah, okay. No. Best market price. I'm done with it. I'm not doing it. 0.8. Oh, USDT. See, it's asking me for the USDT price. 250 USDT. There you go. That's way easier, but the limit doesn't do that. Oh, USDT, it was doing that. No, it wasn't. That's no. Site's not working right. See how I clicked it? It's supposed to fill that order. There you go. 35,911. Please enter a valid number. What, you can't buy that little bit? I don't know what it's doing to me. This 359. So you can't buy a 359. You can't. All right, so I'll buy 0.2, which is $700. All right, I don't know what's going on. Hold on. This never happens to me, and I'm trying to show you guys how to use the program. KuCOIN, man. I don't got a VPN on or nothing either, so it shouldn't be acting funky. Click on this, it fills the price in the order book. Hit your limit. Site's acting slow, maybe because I mean, I am streaming and I'm doing a lot at once, so that could be the problem, but. So 35,911, all right? 0.008. All right, it's not working. So what I'm gonna do, look, this is kind of cool. We're gonna go to 3 commas, and I'm gonna show you how to use 3 commas to do this. Sorry, this is like slowing the show down. I just wanted to buy some Bitcoin and move on with the show like I do every other day. Shouldn't be this hard to buy some Bitcoin and KuCOIN. And this is the problem. It shouldn't be this hard for beginners to buy some Bitcoin. This is the issue with today. Like, and then Coinbase, the only place that makes it easy, rips you off and overcharges you and makes it a pain in the butt, right? So we're going to show you, we're going to buy our Bitcoin right now with 3 commas. We're going to show you how much easier it is to use 3 commas. Why use 3 commas? Why 3 commas is such a better idea when even using your exchange or anything. And let's break that down for you right now. Okay. Okay. I'm in my 3 commas account. We're ready to rock. I'm going to hide my balances. Some good coins up. Dogelon Mars up 23% today. CryoWar CWAR up 18%. ELF AELF up. So we got some, these are the random weird coins that I own. Populous PPT, T-Food Tone, Capacity, that's in cap, Cosmos, Atom, and High Performance Chain, HPB, Airweave, Constellation, DAG, and BAB. Some other ones on the, and Cadena up 7%. Not too shabby, not too shabby. You're gonna go over to Smart Trade, okay? Smart Trade over there, right? You're gonna pick the account that you want, KuCOIN here. You're gonna get Bitcoin, right? You're gonna pick the US, actually no, you're gonna click USDT because that's what you're using. Then you're going to pick BTC here. So you're going to buy some Bitcoin with USDT. Okay, ready to rock. And I'm going to go over right here to the buy and sell area. And I'm just going to click here. And this is so much easier. I'm going to buy $500 worth of Bitcoin, right? And which is going to be 0.0139 at the price what it is right now at 9,536. And I'm going to limit order in. And I'll just make the price a little more than I see right now. I can make it 940, right? 943, just a funky number. See where the spread is right now. The spread's at 936 still. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Sorry, I got to be in the buy section. Sorry, I'm live. I get a little nervous. Bear with me. We hit limit here, 35, 36. So I changed that to a 40, 43 like we did before. And I buy $500 worth of Bitcoin. If at 5%, it would be $930. And I'll buy 500. And I'm going to continue to do that over and over again. Okay? And bam, we just bought it. Bang. And look, it happened here. If we look at the trade history, limit order for Bitcoin buy, 35,931. This was giving me a problem. I went right over to my 3 commas account and got it done in 2 seconds, nice and easy. Could even track that trade if I wanted. Could have put it in a smart trade. Could have done a bunch of different things with that to get it done, but that's the fastest way. Look, and I went over this. Look at this annoying little order book that wasn't at, and they said they couldn't give me this much, not right price, you know. Unless they wanted me to put 500 USD in there and they were going to show how much Bitcoin out. But that's not how it works, I'm telling you. You put the price here and you put the amount of Bitcoin you want, and then it gives you your USDT. Anyway, just buying Bitcoin, whenever that fear and greed index is as low as it is like there, I got to stop the show. I got to calm down because that's it. I'm here on my camera. I'm doing my thing. You heard that money sound? He's stacking his change, baby. Yo, stack them. Stack them. Stack those sats, baby. Stack those satoshis. Remember that. Get a bumper sticker. Stack the sats. Stack the sats. Also, if you use I'm weak, Kevin Bahari, it's so funny. If you use the link below my videos here. Look at the action here. 220 people watching, 161 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Look, stack them, baby. Stack them. That's so beautiful. My grandfather was a bricklayer. My dad was an ironworker. Got the back of an Irish laborer, even though I sit here and trade all day long. But check it out. If you go to the description here, you got a link here to 3 commas, and that's going to change your life. Also helps my channel. And you got a link to KuCOIN. Helps my channel a lot. BolsaDex too, if you want to trade Binance, but you're not able to, jump on in there. The trade of the day that we put it out was the first trade I went over, right? If I go over a trade right when the show starts, I'm not trying to waste your time. I'm trying to get you situated in the driver's seat. I'm trying to show you how to do it yourself so you can do this every single day of your life, and you can quit your job and you can become who you want to become, okay? Yeah, take a look at this Phantom 3L now. Yeah, look, it got the bounce off what I thought was a retest here. We go to that 7 minute. It's coming out of the cup and handle now. Look at that. It's getting ready to emerge. Nice little move coming here for Phantom 3L. And again, wait for that 15 minute to get low. That's your entry. And then ride the 15 minute in the 1 hour until they get to the upside. Call it a day on the trade. Don't push it too hard, okay? That's what I do. You do whatever you want. I'm just talking out loud of what I do. Cannot start with $100. Anyone can start with anything they want. Anyone can believe in themselves. Do you believe in yourself is the real question. And you can always find more than I could DoorDash myself until I had more than $100. I'll be honest. Like I was making, triple figures. COVID took my job away. I was trading. I had tons of money in crypto, right? I was trading to get more and more Bitcoin. I needed capital. I needed to pay the bill so I didn't have to get into any of my crypto. I was DoorDashing. I only did it for about a week, and then my wife was like, it's not working out. But I did it, man. I'm telling you, and I did it just 18 months ago. And I know you believe me. When I say that out loud, you'd be like, what the? I couldn't believe it, too. I've been making triple figures for a long time, right? I've been, I had a high-end position in the TV industry, but I am not someone that I will do whatever I have to do to get it in. I will never say I only have $100. Never. I will my dad looked at me one day. He's like, man, you'd rob a bank before you went broke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would, and I wouldn't. I'm not pushing violence at all, but it was a saying. It was a joke when I was a kid. But let's get this man 50K subs by the end of February. How is my G not at 100K? Works hard, works every day hard. Deserves it. Shout out to the Crypto Lifer from a Lifer fan, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Louis Galejos. You're the man, dude. I appreciate you more than you would ever know. You can literally work whenever. Nah, that's not how it is, man. My dad told me a man has to always have cash on him. There you go, man. That's facts. Shout out to Kevin Baharani. Anyone see MDT? I just boosted my local ATM. This was on fire last night. MDT, you love MDT. You're the MDT trade girl, man. It's so funny. I love you. You're the best. All right, let's take a look here on the 1 hour for our baby. Let's take a look at what we see for Bitcoin. Let's get into the local time frames. Okay. So I gave this trade earlier today. I said, here's the first take profit. Here's the second. It hit both of the trades perfectly. I'm telling you, I gave 3 trades today. Every single one of them hit the exact target that I placed. They went out. They broke out within, I don't know, a half an hour to an hour of the trades I gave. Today I was on fire for a Friday. Yes, and they're not huge gains, but we're getting them. And this is 3%. And so what I did is I split screened for my lifers. If you were in my trading group, these were hand-fed setups that you could have learned how to create yourself. And then, hey, if you did your own research, if you felt they fit the parameters of what you've been taught, you take your shot, right? Let's take a look at BTC3L here. And bam, I mean, hit the first target. It's on the way to the second target, but look, snatched you up about 12%. Nailed it. Said it would probably have a little bit of a problem here with the 21-day moving average. It did. That happens a lot. I mean, the 200-day, sorry, that happens a lot. The 200-day moving average. Possible on the leverage. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart, how it's looking. So the 1 hour got the pump. We broke a previous high too, which wasn't bad, but now we're back below it. If we can't get above this on the 1 hour pump, look for more downside. So there's quick volatility on the weekly candle there. You can see that? Quick volatility, like boom. And that's why I found this cup and handle here on the 15-minute. It looked really nice on the 15-minute on Bitcoin. See it? And so there you go. We traded it with some leverage. Got a little bit of a move. Moved on with the day. Okay. And look, that was posted at 3 o'clock earlier today, just like this. We were right there at 34,780. Look where Bitcoin's now at, right? It went all the way to 36,460. We gave the trade perfectly. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade, right? And you can see here, then I was positioning a double chart where I showed Bitcoin here, and then I showed the leverage trade as well. Showed the two profit areas, showed you the leverage trade, showed you that we were low on the 1 hour, ready to rock to the upside. This is what I teach my students. I talk about the support and resistance, I talk about the patterns, and I talk about the stochastics RSI until I am blue in the face. My trades play out over and 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 over again. And over and over and over and over and over and over again, again. So check it out. Solana we hit for 20% gains. That trade was 10%, and they only 10% in what? It's 8 o'clock. That trade was open at 3:05, 5 hours. Bang, bang, bang. 3 trades, all working out. Now we're looking at another trade. Right off the bat, we don't stop. We don't stop. Especially when my brain's working at high speed and high capacity. I can keep it moving at the speed of light, baby. So I'm looking at Phantom now. Look at Phantom as opposed to Bitcoin now. Phantom 3L is low on the 1 hour, wants to pump, while Bitcoin wants to drop a little bit. Looks like, you know, we'll see though. We could pump back up here. We're just crossing the dotted line. It's not over yet for sure. I would have taken profit when we breached this line though. That was the point. Boom, that candle, boom. Shout out to anyone that took the trade. Amazing trade. Can't believe how we nailed it so beautifully. And I'm telling you, it's just the cup and handle. I trade the cup and handle over and over and over again. There's also a tiny inverted head and shoulder in there if you went into the 7-minute time frame. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. 50K subs by February. I think we could do it, baby. Let's do it. 50K by February. Let's double up by February. By the end of February. 50K, that's the goal, baby. By the end of February. Let's take a look at Adam. We're going to take a look at a bunch of coins that I'm looking at right now. So what do I see for Bitcoin? Well, let's take a look at the 4 hour. Okay. Wow, that's kind of crazy. We called this like, it's just so crazy how we called it. Like, bang. It did break previous resistance right here. However, it's getting held down by this area, which is not good. Like, it's got to get out of that little handle area. See these little handle areas? Let me talk about that in a second. Let me break this down. You have your little handle area here. It scoops up. Then the price comes down. We don't break it. We dumped. All right? We formed a bear flag. Same thing kind of started occurring here, right? We had this handle up here, which is like this little loop up. Like that. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Then we come down. We couldn't get above, couldn't get above, couldn't get above. And then when the oscillation happens on the 1 hour and you get to the height of the 1 hour and you get to where the 1 hour is spent and you don't get above a previous high, you know you're getting downside. And bang. That's my system. It works very well. Okay. So we called that short. We called this short. We called this short perfectly. Nailed this short. Okay. Called this short perfectly as well, right? We called this short yesterday, last night before I went to bed, because I saw that this was a rising wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the downside. If you don't believe me, go back into my Telegram group and you can see that I had the short planned out. Let's see where it is here. I just like to show this because people want to spend money right here. Rising wedge move back down to 34. We nailed that. Right? That was posted on, I was on fire this weekend, honestly. January 23rd at 9:22 in the morning. It happened exactly as played out. Then we called the long right there. Like, we called the short right there. We called the long right there. Like, we got Bitcoin's number, baby. And it's basically, I'm trading patterns exactly the way they're supposed to be played. A falling wedge is going to break down 68% of the time to the measured move. That was the measured move. That's exactly what it did. It's insane. Look, you got a before and after picture here. It's just too classic. Look at how it plays out. And I got the timestamps to prove it. I got the trading group to prove it. So bang. Now what do I see happening for Bitcoin? Let's take a look. I'm just sick of a lot of YouTubers who claim to want to take people's money. They got no track record. I don't even see them make a trade. I don't even know if they make a trade. I can't see if they ever make a trade. Never seen it. I wouldn't pay someone if I didn't know if, you know, I need to see them make a trade. Make a trade. Let me see at least one. It doesn't have to be every day. I don't want to see your books, like, but just like show me that you put money down on your positions. Show me that, like, even if it's $1,000, $2,000, just show me how you put money down and you take money out and how you use the pattern to do it. That was, I always couldn't find on YouTube. I couldn't find it. I could find guys who could explain it. Every once in a while, you know, there were some guys, they show their leverage trading. I'll give it to them. There's leverage traders that do show their, Kite's a cool dude. I like Kite, you know, Kite Crypto. He's just going to sit there and kind of like, he's a nice kid. I'm not going to say it. I like Kite. He's a nice kid. Shout out to everyone here on the live. So here we see this now for Bitcoin on the 1 hour, right? On the 15 minute, actually. Could Bitcoin pump here? 50 minutes suggests you might get a little bit of a pump. And the 50 minutes been very, very rigorous. It's been pumpy lately. So watch this 15 minute for a pump for Bitcoin. Suggests that we may be bouncing off support here, touching the 21-day moving average, getting oversold on the stochastics RSI, and getting ready for another move to the upside. I'd be watching this. This is close. This is very interesting. Okay. Again, the Bitcoin I just bought is not a trade. That's a long-term hold for Bitcoin. Also, look, this is a bottom. That's a bottom. Bit of a double bottom forming, in my humble opinion. Some consider it a backwards Adam and Eve, where the Eve is here, the Adam's here, and the Eve was over there. See that? The Adam and Eve, but the Eve and Adam, double bottom. And I've seen that play out. It is a cup and handle. So Bitcoin in a cup and handle broke out, bouncing off support here. There's an idea. If you can hold above 35,700, 35,500, I'll give it as low as on a wick down to this support region here at 35,517. If you can stay above 35,005, anywhere in these zones here, retest the neckline of the inverted head and shoulder, which happens many times. See, there's your neckline. We bounced out. I'll tell you what, 90% of the time, price loves to retest the neckline of the inverse head and shoulder. Remember what I just told you, because it happens a lot. Okay, and I just want you to understand that concept. So far, if we really look at things, this is a low. This is a macro higher low. If we can put in another macro higher low, we're going to put in a slow but surely uptrend here that we could dig our way out of this hole. I'm optimistic. I'm not saying it's all bad. But again, the 4 hour controls our destiny. It's coming up to the dotted line, kind of going sideways. We need to see it flip up from here. Like it needs to do one of, boom, it needs to do one of those. Bang. And we need to see a big move up. Right now, we're seeing a bit of bearishness in the 4 hour beginning. Okay, and we didn't break a previous high right there. So the bearish idea is this. Look, we formed like, I don't know, something like this. And the 4 hour just going to dump on us the length of the pole. Okay, and we'll get you there. Hopefully that doesn't break that weekly support that we talked about. Yeah, 31.5. And then we do the huge double bottom on the weekly. All right. So So we got a little bit of bearishness, a little bit of bullishness. We got to see what the 50-minute can give us. That's really how I watch it. And that's why we're so accurate here, because we use smaller time frames to build up whether we're bullish or bearish on support and resistance. And we break smaller time frame support and resistance, it's highly likely the bigger time frame rolls over. And I'll teach you these things if you join my trading group, if you jump on it. I highly suggest you do. You'll learn so much from an eclectic, energetic group of people that are on point every single day to help you get where you're going and change your life. So here, I showed you the trades that happened. I showed you how I did them. I showed you exactly how I executed them. Kind of went through the motions here. All right. Let's take a look at world markets. Let's take a look at the futures. I want to see what's happening with the Dow futures. That's going to tell us a lot about what's going to happen tomorrow in the world markets. The Dow futures are up 196 points. It's a bullish sign to me. Also, when things were dumping, I was seeing bullishness in the Dow. The Dow daily was extremely oversold, and I saw a cup and handle on the Dow Jones Industrial. So the Dow up 196 points should open green tomorrow morning. That should pull up world markets. S&P probably going up too as well, which has been directly correlated to Bitcoin. So hey, world markets looking good on the Dow futures, up 196 points for Dow futures. That's a good thing. You got to look at that while we're here for Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. We really get ready for the week ahead. We don't take a Sunday off every single time, every single week. Super important. This is maybe the most important stream of all the streams. I believe they're all important, but I believe this stream is like the most important stream because we really break down kind of like the forecast of the week, what we see happening for the week ahead. Okay. So let's look at the bullishness and the bearishness. If the 15-minute can pump and get above this level here at 36,000, then the 1 hour will kind of, mill over. And then when the 4 hour dumps, maybe we hit this resistance. We hit this support, or this support. And even by golly gee, oh my, this support. And then the 4 hour will be oversold. Okay. The 4 hour will get oversold down here. Sorry. The 4 hour will get oversold down here. And we won't make a lower low. So what we're waiting, that's how the stochastics are deadly. You watch them oscillate and see where you land. So if the 4 hour if we can get up on this one and the 50-minute, get a little more punch up. Maybe we get the volatility on this Sunday night because things are crazy. And then we get boosted up, we come down and mounts. Either that or this thing just does roll over. There's another idea that we come down here and we don't go so low, we just come and bounce. And we stay in this channel until we don't. Okay, so and then there's a chance that we do drop out of it. And then the next time we come up, it's a bearish retest. And then there's even more downside. So I'm building you a story for the next few weeks of this is basically so tonight really on this 15-minute is going to tell us what's going to happen throughout the week. Because if we roll over tonight, that's going to really start spreading, the negative vibes in the bearishness throughout the week. If we get above support here, above this resistance here, and we start to build, and then we know then the 4 hour comes back down to a higher low. Then we have 1, 2, 3 higher lows in the macro by Wednesday afternoon or something like that. We're starting to build a story that we could dig our way out. So big deal tonight, what we're seeing here. Crucial. If you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. You're getting a front row ticket into where Bitcoin is going to go. And no other channel has been as accurate as us. I'm telling you, I haven't seen it. You tell me, you go watch all the other YouTubers, come on back, let me know. I don't have time to watch these guys. I got time to be with my group and to look at the charts. And I'm working every single day, 18 hours a day, kicking it, going over those charts. Got my alerts going. When I'm not working, I got alerts set, ready to go. ICP. Oh man, so funny. Thank you with your consistent calls. You're pro. God bless with the family situation. What's with AXC? I've been in since 8:02. So volatile. Interesting. We'll take a look at it. I didn't know it was volatile. For a while, it wasn't volatile. It was just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. So there's Bitcoin in a nutshell. I think everybody kind of gets it. Can the 15 minutes save us here? That's what we're looking for. Congrats to anyone that took the other trades. Bang, bang, bang. We made nice percentages today on leverage, but we had to use leverage because the moves were small. And to get our 10 or 20%, we did have to use a little bit of leverage. 3%, 3x leverage, though. I don't push it hard. And I don't, you know, I'm not, and I don't make commission on leverage trading. I do make commission on the KuCOIN link. If you want to join KuCOIN, it's cool. This is a Bitcoin cryptocurrency live stream that I do every single day, Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. and Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I can't believe the week went by as fast as it did. It was one of the fastest weeks I had seen in a while. Okay. So that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. I think we can put it away. We looked at the weekly levels. We looked at the macro small levels. We looked at the 15-minute, how it can get us out of the 1 hour and the 4 hour. We did see the 1 hour is approaching overbought regions and getting a little high. We did see that the 4 hours approaching overbought regions and a little high. Both of these could roll over. Highly more likely that the 50-minute gets us nothing. And I believe we do dump to the downside. I think it's highly more likely. I think this is a Hail Mary if this 50-minute breaks out. However, this happened recently where I didn't even believe it would. And the 15-minute was the one. However, it was a fake out that would then pound us to the ground. So if it does pop out and we do get a breakout here, I still won't even truly believe it is such until we bounce off of a higher support region and make a higher macro low. So we're looking for a higher macro low, okay? Another thing I just looked at too, which could be possible, and I'm gonna do one last thing with Bitcoin and then we're gonna move on. I'm just obsessed about the way I look at it though. I like to look at the KuCOIN chart on Bitcoin. It's like my cleaner chart. So far, we've been kind of spot on here. This was the pump that just dumped us back down. I couldn't believe it. We pumped out. Everything was going great. The falling wedge broke out. I was like, wow, we're going to make higher support. Bitcoin crushed my soul there. That was crazy. Let's look at this. This could be considered a rising wedge as well. Look at that. And that's a bear pennant, that's bear flag-esque right there. I just want to point it out. We close them up a little bit. It's very bear flag-esque. A bearish rectangle. Could break you down to 31K. So, and the 4 hours getting overbought. So just be wary. I would start to close trades down. It is Sunday night. It's highly volatile. Right? Okay. I'd be very careful. Okay. We had a good day of trading. I like to pack it in and get ready for Monday morning and see what Monday gives us. You know, you don't have to force anything. And to me, that's bearish. And that is a smaller sign of this exact same thing here, this macro idea. Same thing going on here. And we did it. So actually, yeah, it took the whole length of that. And we nailed it. So I want you to heed that this looks just like this. This is just a smaller version of it if we go to a smaller time frame. So be wary. Be wary. But we're going to watch this 50-minute falling wedge and see if it can give us a little punch. To me, I don't like to scout 15 minutes when the 1 hour and the 4 hour are already getting extended. I'm fighting myself on the smaller time frame. It can happen for you. You could play it as a small cup and handle, and it could happen. It's not my cup of tea, though. No cup of handle. It's not my cup of tea in the cup and handle. Funny. It's not my cup of tea, though. But we'll see. This is a possibility. The TA says it's a 68% chance that it's going to happen. Stochastics are also pretty accurate and they're low. So there's more of a likelihood you do get back up here to 37,003, but then you start the dump from there. Okay. And then that's just, you know, your prayer there is you reset on stochastics and you make a higher macro low. I've said this before, but I hope everyone's getting what I'm putting out. I just gave you the key to watch Bitcoin for the next 3 days. Or kind of 2 or 3 days. And if one of these is going to fruition, like you see Bitcoin struggling through here again, it's highly likely that short's going to dump. You see Bitcoin back up here, it's highly likely Bitcoin's maybe going to find a higher support region and make that higher macro low. Okay. We can't really, we could go over Bitcoin more and more until I'm beat in the face, but this is it. So either Bitcoin breaks out of this cup and handle, in my humble opinion, or it's highly more likely we break to the downside. And I got both things kind of channeled for you. So I'm looking at this. Either Bitcoin breaks out of the 15-minute cup and handle and gives us a higher region of resistance, then comes back down to a higher form of support and makes a macro low, or we do roll over and this is a bear pennant. So all eyes in this 15-minute cup and handle. And I'm going to post the chart right now. And if you're in my trading group and you aren't able to watch this, you're with your family, you're reading a book to your kid, you're at the movies with your kid, you're doing something fun. These things are posted, the extrapolated, the most important things out of the live stream are sent to you so you can be up to date. The charts are posted to you, and the ideas, look, that voice memo was recorded to the trading group. Let's take a look at ACH, AXC. Now it's all about y'all and everybody here. This is Bitcoin of the weekly candle close. I got a lot to go over. We can't just skip on it. Oh, wow, this thing hit the measured move all the way at 982. Look, it hit my measured move, baby. Look, we got our 22% gains. Bang, bang, bang. Amazing. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. Look at that. I nailed it again. 22% gains. Then it made a flag and it fell out of the flag. It is very volatile. This thing is crazy. But it's funny, it doesn't want to break that $8 region, though. Like, it's just like it doesn't want to do it. If you're going to 8 beans, you're just still chilling. It's so weird that it broke out, broke back in. It is a very strange... It doesn't trade like regular TA. There's something going on with the coin. I'll give that to you. There's something going on with the coin. Let's zoom in here. 15 minutes getting overbought. So it's acting a little opposite of Bitcoin. That's a good sign. 1 hour's oversold. And I'm seeing that for some of the altcoins, right? So look, if we get rid of this and we look at what we're seeing, I mean, it's just getting tight here. Be very careful. This thing is very strange. It definitely acts very weird. Spread looks weird. Up and down seems to hold levels where it just can't break. Like those candles look like they're cut in half. It's kind of weird. However, that does resemble a cup and handle. And this thing has been paying us every time we played it, like over and over again. We hit that last one and we get more. So interesting. This is on the radar. I want to look at the 4 hour. I believe it's oversold. Yeah, it is. So this thing's getting ready and it's opposite of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's up here. Think about that. It looks like Bitcoin may go sideways and the alts may have some fun. That's what we're looking at. That's what it's setting up to look like. Okay. But look at AXC on the 4 hour. Possible 18% gains or more if it gets crazy. And then it gets into price discovery. There's really no resistance after this point. 2 levels and it's gone. I mean, this thing could do some serious damage. And where is this thing? On KuCOIN. You got to open up a KuCOIN. Link is in the description below. Helps out the channel. You could be part of the crew, part of the crypto lifers. Call yourself a lifer. Become a crypto lifer. Become a KuCOIN millionaire. Love AXC. Yeah, Sam, Tether dominance looks like a bull pennant. We'll take a look at all that too as well. We're going to look at world markets and things that we need to see for Monday morning. Let's take a look at total, the entire market cap of cryptocurrency. What are you doing? And, you know, to me, it's making macro lower lows. That's a bear flag. I could see it break down back to 1.18. Oof. 4 hour wants to dump on us. It's looking pretty bearish in my humble opinion. So I'd be careful for more of a dump. Looks pretty scary. Super chat. EMA or normal MA? EMA or normal MA? I use MAs. I don't use the exponential moving averages as much as others. Again, do whatever makes you happy. You got to find your cheat. Stress means you still have emotions and they're not gone. Daniel, tip the man. LOL. So funny. Yeah, so I see us moving to the downside here, getting to about $1.18 trillion if we can't break above. So, and you're seeing that we just punched up on the 4 hour. And we, again, did not make a higher. I'm telling you, when the stochastics move up and they oscillate, and they don't make higher highs, you're on the downside. You're going down. It's simple as that. Like, okay, you can't fake this stuff, all right? Also, we're getting rejected by my support region that we need to break back above. Sorry, that's not supposed to happen. It's my support right there, 166. We broke through it. We got rejected by it. It's almost a bearish retest of previous support. It says we'll get back down here. 1.36 trillion. And then from there, we'll see where we're at. But I mean, and then the measured move totally out of this falling wedge, if it does decide to hit that measured move, $1.18 trillion. And so far, we're on our way. So... found you on BitBoy. Haven't missed the show yet. Could you check out Pro USD, Profi, or XRP? I'm a gal, not a guy. Thank you for the blessing. Shout out to Mel G. Appreciate you, Mel. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the feminine energy. Thank you for coming on into the live stream. Appreciate you. Let's take a look at what she's asking for. Pro USDT. Let's take a look at Pro. And that phantom trade still struggling. I'd be careful. I personally am not trading tonight. I've closed trades and I'm waiting. Sunday night, Monday morning, it's like, it's so insane, the volatility. Why take the risk to trade on that day? That's why it's always kind of weird for me. Seeing a little bit of a flag here for Rose BTC. Some of these alts do want to pop, though, I have to say, even though I don't want to trade, it's like, they're telling me that Bitcoin wants to go sideways and they want to pop. Because, like, look at this. If we juxtapose this with Bitcoin's chart, you look at Rose BTC in a flag here, wanting to pump. Let's look at Bitcoin and what is it doing? We'll look at Bitcoin here. And Bitcoin on the 1 hour, look, it's up here, overbought. So it's suggesting that Bitcoin probably either goes, our hope is this. You pray to gosh, you pray that Bitcoin goes sideways here. Touches the 21-day moving average and then gears up for more. And this starts its end and it does make the higher high and we don't have to deal with this. And we defy these overbought regions, you know. Yes, pro for this Ohio grandma. Ooh, how do you know it's an Ohio? That's, ooh. Walpy, we don't talk to people like that here. That's not right. I shouldn't have read it either. But look, so this is a bit of a flag for Rose while Bitcoin wants to dump. It's interesting. That's another reason why I would look at the Rose BTC pair. Rose BTC looks like it's opposite. And look, that's ready to rock. So Rose BTC, which has been hot recently. Look, shoulder, head, shoulder, bounce to the upside. So I'd watch Rose BTC very closely. I think we found a gem here. My system's accurate. I just keep placing it over and over and again. And then it's going to eventually, the TA will find the trade. You get it? Like, it's not me personally. I created a system. The system will find the trade. I just interpolate it the proper way. Bang, bang, bang. But look, so it looks like Rose BTC is going to have its day while Bitcoin goes sideways. That's what, I mean, these are opposite. This wants to pump to the upside. This wants to dump to the downside. What do you think is going to happen? The charts are telling you Rose BTC wants to beat up on Bitcoin. So let's just put that out there to the lifers as well. So they're on the radar for tonight. Looks like Rose BTC may be the trade of the night. And this was one of the strong coins I went over. Remember, Rose BTC, Atom BTC. Okay. And we got to go through pro right now. I got you. Don't worry. I just get excited. You can see the passion. Dang it. I can't stand when that happens. I'm moving so fast at the speed of light. Every day, one of the wrong charts gets posted, but I always fix it within a second. So much getting thrown at you. So much TA breaking it down. Show me the Shark Tank clips. I want to learn how to be like a shark. BitBoy, the Billy Bob. How about them Rams and the 49ers West Coast shining? Dude, I'm excited about the 49ers, man. You know, they were a better team than people realized. They had a lot of tough wins that got very close. They also had a lot of injuries towards the end of the season. They had to muscle through. Jimmy even got hurt a few times and wasn't around. They had to kind of find their way. They're a stronger team than you realize. That defense is hard. They can run. Samuels is is the man. My wife doesn't like when I use that word. Hey, Sam, can you look at Luna? We will. So let's take a look here. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Putting a little tip in my jar. Thank you so much for throwing a tip in my jar. Appreciate that. I'm just a guy with a tip jar. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Just a humble guy trying to make it out here all by myself. And I'm just a little old crypto trader trying to make it all out here in the world by myself. So we know over total Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a look at US Tether dominance. Yeah, that's forming a bit of a flag too. That looks a lot like what? Rose BTC, doesn't it? Tether dominance making a flag. That's scary. That's worrisome. 4 hour wants to pop to the upside. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. Daily says you've had enough. And it's time for you to come back down to at least the dotted line. And it's time for you to make a move down. It says your high was there. You probably won't go higher than 519. You could trade the 4 hour for a bit of a pump, but it's telling you that you may not get any more. You may just get some bearish divergence and a break to the downside. This is also some bearish div. I have to put it out because you have swing up to swing up here. That's your swing to swing. And when you do the same swings, they go up, but they don't go up nearly as much. And it's showing you that you're getting Class C bearish divergence. It did start to play out. I will watch this in the 4 hour though. I'll keep an alert up here. When that alert hits, then it will be time to open up when that alert hits there, it would be a perfect time to open up a long for BTC, in my humble opinion. But yeah, this is worrisome, and we got to watch it closely. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance wants to pop to the upside, as well as US Tether dominance Remember the last time that happened, what happens? It means all coins get wrecked. It means we have a bit of trouble here. So be careful. Be careful. All right. The last time we saw this, bang, and we placed this together. If you were in my trading group and you watched the weekly screen share, you know all too well about Bitcoin dominance and US Tether dominance, putting them in a triple chart. I hope you were doing this. I hope you learned. Who learned a lot during that screen share? Who got a lot out of that screen share? Because I'm telling you right now, that Saturday morning screen share was electric. Electric. So much information was given there about trend, support and resistance, strategy, data mining, how to use the charts to get more out of the charts. Unbelievable. Also, I get emails with specific questions. It's not the best way, in my humble opinion. If you need a question answered, you go to the learning library. That's what it's for. My email is not where you email me and ask me how to find, like for instance, if you want to know about TradingView and you email me, like, it's like, think about it. 20,000 subs, 500 people in the trading group almost. What if I got an email from either 10% a day of those people, 50 people a day saying, hey, what is the Stokes? What is that? Do you think I could realistically answer them all? No, that's what the Telegram's for. If you are having problems with your Telegram, if you don't understand, how to use things, like if you don't know what all these instruments are, this is what the TA Learning Library is for. Take a picture, go like this. Put your mouse on the thing, take a picture, be like, post it, be like, what does this do? Like, what does this thing do? Or where I seen Sam do these 3 things. Which ones does he do? Someone's going to sit there and show you at me right here. You can do this at Crypto Lifer thing. I think some people just need to know how to learn, but that's how you're going to get your answers. Emailing me is probably the worst way. My wife also, when she thinks the email is long-winded, it may never even get to me. So you write a long story, I may never even end up reading it. You want me to hear something from you? You DM me on Telegram. That's a personal direct connection to me. I'll read it. It might take a while, but I'll read it eventually. Okay? So I just want to put that out there. If you need help, if you're having trouble, email me. You can always email for help. But if you're that's if you're having payment problems, issues, you're having technical analysis. You want to know about something on TradingView. Come to the Learning Library and utilize it. It's 24/7. It's here. Throw a question in. It may take 6 hours to get answered. Usually it doesn't, but if it does, I just realized what I offer in my trading group is unbelievable. It's a 24/7 support. Where else do you get 24/7 support? Not like that. And there's something wrong with your KuCOIN. Your MetaMask isn't working. People will sit there and work with you to eventually help you get it in. I mean, it's insane. The group is a database to help you. So please use it to your advantage. I'm telling you right now. Okay. Power button down. Big Tech does not give support. No. Never, man. Never. Here's the brand new website we just launched, the Crypto Lifer website. Check it out. Achieve financial freedom trading cryptocurrencies. We help busy professionals create a consistent second income using cryptocurrencies. Learn freedom. Freedom isn't given. Most people live below their potential, stuck in the 9-to-5. The path out of the rat race requires skills. Freedom has to be learned. It's true. My name is Sam Price, and in my professional life, I knew I was capable of obtaining wealth. Everything changed for me and my family when I discovered cryptocurrency trading. By learning technical analysis in the art of trading, I was able to break free from the system, and I now live a life of my dreams. I decided to devote my life to helping others achieve the same freedom I found through trading cryptocurrencies. Crypto Lifer is my life's work, an all-in-one system that includes an in-depth courses, personal coaching, and a thriving community with hundreds of smart, driven traders. Hundreds of crypto lifers have learned to earn a second income or even become their own boss. By learning how to trade cryptocurrencies, you can become the person you dreamed of being. Are you ready to become a crypto lifer, man? How to get started? Download the free cheat sheet. The cheat sheet's amazing. It's ready to go. It's awesome. It's beautiful. Tune into the Crypto Lifer show, obviously. Join the inner circle. The inner circle will blow your mind. So this is just, I'm super excited the way this is designed. What is the inner circle? It's exclusive charts. It's coaching. It's a community room. It's VIP charts. It's an NFT room and group calls as well. I mean, it's all there for you. It's also 24/7 support. that you can get that 24/7 support, people there to help you all the time. Look, receive help from our coaches anytime with anything cryptocurrency. Unbelievable. You won't get this for $99 anywhere else. I'm telling you right now, you just won't get it the way you get it from the lifer. Okay. Bitcoin dominance spiking up to the upside. It's not good to trade alts when that is pumping to the upside. So watch that closely for the next couple days. The 4-hour takes about 16 hours. I'd watch that closely. Pocket Square has subliminal messages of seduction and why on it. This guy, man. In contrast to your old YouTube channel. Epic baller side, man. Thank you. And you can pay with crypto. If you pay for $270 for 3 months, you can pay in cryptocurrency. Let's take a look at the dollar index. Going to give us a bit of a problem. That's flagging out. Look at this. That's in a flag. That's not a good sign. That's a bull flag. Not the best sign for the market's air for Bitcoin. Bit of an inverted head and shoulder too, so watch out. That wants to pump on the 4-hour time frame. That pumps, Bitcoin's going to dump. This is setting up for more of a... We're starting to see what's probably going to happen tomorrow. Looks like we're going to see a red day for Bitcoin. Again, the probabilities are not in our favor. I just got to put it out there. However, we're going to dump here tonight. Can we get a rally? Can we get a little rally for Bitcoin? They're kind of correlated right now. They're both overbought together on the 1 hour. Every once in a while, they get correlated for like a half a second. It happens. Seems I had some lost frames. That's weird. 23 minutes ago. Yikes. Pluto, if you have the time. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm not missing any of the super chats. Let's go through them all right now. Let's get them done. Let me, my admins, keep me up to date. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. 218 people watching on the Sunday night. A little slower on Sunday night, I guess. People go to bed. They get ready for the night. They don't realize how important this weekly screen share is. It's funny. It gets the least amount of views sometimes, and it's the most important screen share. One, it gets the most amount of views because I go on now, and then I go on again in 12 hours. So it doesn't, like last night I go on, or like Friday night I go on at night, and then I don't go or Friday I go on in the morning, and I don't come back until Saturday night. So the Friday morning stream gets a lot of views if you think about it, because it has all that time to kind of, for people to be like, well, he's not on yet, so I got to see what he got now. This stream tonight is the quickest one with another one right after it. So I don't mind, I don't worry about that stuff. I worry about the information I'm giving to you and everyone here. EMA or normal MA? AXC. We went over AXC. Super chat, EMA or normal MA. Went over that. Shout out to Joe. I got my dad into crypto today. I was able to answer all his questions because of this show. Dude, Joe, the fact that you just said that and then gave a $20 super chat, you give a lot back. I really appreciate you, Joe. Thank you very, very much. It's very nice of you. $20 super chat from Joe. Thank you so much, Joe. Very nice of you. He said, I got my dad into crypto today. I was able to answer all his questions because of this show. You know what? Makes me, hey, today I helped somebody bond with their dad and hopefully find financial freedom with cryptocurrency. Unbelievable. 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 Found you on BitBoy. Let's look at Pro or XRP, Profi, Pro USDT. And that's going to be on Coinbase, Pro USDT. Remember, all these are going to follow Bitcoin a lot. If they can't break resistance and they get high on the daily time frame, I'd be wary. All right. So far, so good. You just got to play the support and resistance game. Look, you had resistance, broke up, used it as support, bounce. You had resistance there, came up, used it as support, bounce. Okay? You have resistance there, a little bit of resistance there, and there, you're using it right there for resistance. Where do you find support? A moving average, a bounce, and can you get back above that area? 1 hour needs to resettle to the downside. 4 hours also overbought. Highly likely you do not continue to the upside when the Stokes are this hot. Wait for a bounce. I would watch for a flag on the 4 hour, which would show a bit of a cup and handle, which this is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy, because I find it very fast. I don't waste time. Most TA you'll watch, they take a lot longer to do the things that I'm doing. but they don't do it every single day for hours on end until they just drilled it in. Now, here's the next point of support and resistance there, levels to watch, 255, 277, right? It does have to interact with the 21-day moving average before it can go again. That's going to have to happen. And there's your trade. I put an alert here. There's a trade. There's how the technical analysis has portrayed a trade. It's not your trade. I'm sorry. And right there, bam, that's my alert here on the 4-hour. When the 4-hour comes back down, I'll be alerted. Then I'll use the smaller time frames to get local support and resistance, and I'll make it happen. So this is what I'm looking at. Possibly a good idea here. Something could move out of this. But again, it's not ready yet, in my humble opinion. Thank you so much for giving us Pro V USDT. Let's take a look at our baby XRP. Last time I saw it, it was at 77 cents. I think it went back down to 60 at one point. Let's take a look at it. 61 cents for XRP. Again, when the 4-hour comes up and oscillates and you don't break a previous left higher low, it's highly likely you're going to dump to the downside. This is also rising wedge-esque right here. Look at this. With a break to the downside. So it's highly likely a short for XRP will be easy money. Okay? I'd be wary of the whole market right now with what we just saw on the dollar index, and you know how that comes to play. So be careful, please. I am out of my trades. I'm humbly tethered up in my swing positions. I do still hold long-term bags, but I'm tethered up in my swing positions. I'll make it clear I'm tethered up on a Sunday night. And I'm sure most of the time I'll be tethered up on a Sunday night because Sunday night is just too volatile and too insane. No reason to go too crazy on a Sunday night, in my humble opinion. There's better times to trade. It's like surf when the waves, there's good waves, and then there's like a tornado, and like it's insane. I mean, right? Sam, can you please do Luna? Can I do Luna, huh? I never did Luna before, but maybe I could do it now. Huh? Over here. Hey. I got my dad into crypto. I love reading that. It made me so happy. Pluton, if you have time, PLU. Let's take a look at Pluton on Tether on KuCOIN. Wow, had a big move today. Wished I had known about it. Wish you would join maybe you're in my group. If you're in my group, let us know. You are in the group. I'm Paid Mechanic. You probably did talk about Pluton. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. Kind of, wants to do a bit of a flip, showing signs of a cup and handle. Let's look at what we see here. So I want to delete this. This thing's all right. Okay, there's your bottom. Resistance, broke above it. You're right at resistance right now. Daily wants to flip. See, it's flipping. Shows that the 4-hour should be oversold. It's not. That worries me. Worries me that the whole market could have a bit of a problem here. I'd be wary just because you're getting overbought on the 4-hour. You are starting what looks like a cup and handle, and it looks beautiful. But, you broke out of the wedge. Again, though, the 4-hour is getting spent. Let's take a look at the 1-hour. What is it going to give you? Yeah, you didn't break previous highs, and you're spent on and you hit resistance here that you can't get above. Resistance. Highly likely you come back down for support here at 658. But again, anything is possible. Or maybe you hit this support here at 755. If you're lucky enough to spurt back up to the upside, let's take a look. Is the 15-minute fresh like Bitcoin is? No, it's not even. All time frames say you have to. So your best bet now is to make a flag on the 15-minute and watch this closely. If it can stay in the flag while the 15-minute resets, you may have a chance, but be careful. That's a bit of a cup and handle too, forming on the 15-minute on the smaller time frames. It doesn't hold a lot of weight. It can. I've seen it, but it doesn't. In general, the 15-minute doesn't hold a lot of weight. I've seen it make a Hail Mary move up and get things moving, but Same thing with Luna. Luna's previous resistance was right here. That was your high. You look left. When you get that high on the 15-minute and you can't make the previous high, you drop to the downside. Okay. Although Luna's got a fighting force to it. And again, it's all following the exact same T I gave you before for Bitcoin. If we can't get high enough and we roll over, can we at least make a higher low than here or a higher low than there? Can we make a macro higher low? Exactly how I gave you. See how the USDT pairs are all going to follow Bitcoin to a bit of in a nutshell. You did find this flag. You broke out of the flag, but you got all the way up and you turned to the downside now on the 1-hour. Also, that's a little bit of 15-minute. And to me, you had this, and you're starting to break the pattern. You might hug it, but I don't know. Again, we're all watching the same flag. This is the same flag on Bitcoin in the 15-minute. Can the 15-minute leverage us up? So when we come back down on the bigger time frames, we hit higher support. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. This is my strategy. Okay. This is also a bit of a cup with a handle there. Okay. So, you know, I have faith in that move. I've seen that play out many times back to 83. I think Luna's a beautiful project. But look, so we can even get to 83 and come back down. Okay. Look at the daily chart and how it's looking. You could even pull a Fibonacci from this impulse. We haven't pulled a fib yet today. Price is right above the 618. So, hey, you break the 618, you're looking for the 706 or the 786. You keep that, you're looking for a big move to the upside. Possible move. When you look at the 3-day chart, which is my baby, it's in a flag. And it's suggesting that it will break back up to the upside soon for some big gains. So look at this 3-day chart. So once we get through the minutia, whatever happens in the next few days, next few weeks, 3-day chart says in 4 to 5, 6 weeks from now, you'll be happily sitting at about $140 Luna. All right. That's what the TA suggests. That's not what I'm saying. That's just what the TA shows. Okay. Can you check GRT? Joe for $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Joe. Appreciate you. Pluton. There was one other one I want to go over here. Pluton. We did Luna. We did Pluton. I can't even sing in this freaking house. Hey, baby, I wanna. On a wrong ball number one. This is Pawn in the Terror Squad. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh my won't go number one. This is Pawn in the Terror Squad. I can't sing. I try to sing though. I was told my wife I could sing. She said, you can't sing. I said, I can sing, babe. I can sing real well. She's like, no, you can't. I'm like, yes, I can. She softened up when I delivered the kitties, but she still knows not. You're funny. GRT. Let's take a look at GRT here, which has been the worst investment of my personal career. Thought this thing was going to be, I read it between the lines, and I thought I knew the tech that nobody knew, and I was all about this coin. I got in at 30, it ripped all the way. I did an 8X when it went to $22.40. Took some profitos out, went back in at like $1, went back in at about like $1.20, and just, man, that thing, rest is in the dump peasies. If it can eventually break out and get to an all-time high and break it back to 360, I believe it can if we can get a bull run here. The 3-day suggests we can get a pump to the upside. Not looking too great though, right? So it broke this previous low right now, which is its strong support. That's its last resort, really. I see it could come all the way back down to this bottom at 25 cents. I mean, is it done? Is the project done? Is it gonna fall off the face of the earth? That's what you start wondering, right? Because it's like, what are they doing? Haven't mentioned, is the team alive? Let's take a look at the Twitter for GRT. Or just look at, I haven't heard anything from this team. Hopefully they've done something. Pendle, we went over Pendle. However, Sunday's not really where we would find new coins. That's usually through the week. Although it's not to say we don't find new coins on Sunday night, but it's mainly where we spend a lot of time looking at world markets, looking at the Dow, looking at Bitcoin, and then we spend an extra hour on the coins. But GRT, the graph, supposed to be like Google for the blockchains. Supposed to be amazing. Got a $1.8 billion market cap. How does that market cap so big? like I just want to see when the last time they tweeted. Feels like a year ago. Yeah, the last pinned tweet was on July 8th. Yeah, see, they promoted a tweet on the 21st. They promoted a tweet. It's been 2 days. Like, you got to tweet every day. Like, come on, man. It's been 2 days since they tweeted. They tweeted a lot on the 21st, though. I'll give it to them. Like, they're somewhat active. They're not, like, completely gone. They're building a subgraph on Near Protocol. All right. Query fees, staking rewards. Near Protocol developers are called to learn how to build subgraphs and organize data on Near, a first non-EVM blockchain supported by the Graphs hosted service. GIP 002020 is currently being processed in the Graph community. This will integrate Tendermint into Graph Node, allowing easier, faster integrations of many chains into the Cosmos ecosystem. So Graph and Cosmos working together behind the scenes. See, I believe I own the infrastructure of crypto for the next 5 years. I believe I did my due diligence, and I know, or somewhat, I'm around the idea of what's kind of building. Look, crypto trading is trending on Twitter. We're trending on Twitter, everybody. We're trending on Twitter. Follow me at Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I'd greatly appreciate it. Funny Bob Ross to the moon. That's great, right? That's great. You got to take that and post that to the group. I mean, that's just hilarious. And that's how you see ShareX. ShareX is great. I just took a screen share, and then all I have to do is press the copy paste button and just paste that like this. And look, it will paste it right in anywhere you want. So nice and easy to use. ShareX. Copy paste anything you want from a screen share. Nice and easy in 2 seconds. That's how you can get screen shares fast and furiously to anywhere you want using Telegram. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Any thoughts on OXD and the phantom vamping? I don't know what that means, phantom vamping. You mean phantom pamping? Is V near the P? No, it's not. So maybe you know what phantom vamping is. I'd have to look more into that. OXD and phantom vamping. Phantom vamping. I love Bob Ross. I art because of him. You're funny. Funny King Phantom. Look at this. What is this? Gentleman, private owner, OG Phantom investor. Staking OXD is probably the most big brain move any DeFi degen could make right now, especially before emissions get slashed and those OXD tokens become your access to the solid emissions from the new project. It's literally a no-brainer to hodl. Phantom. Okay, so you're putting us on OXD. All right, so we're going through the breadcrumbs now. OXD DAO, Tarot, stake, earn OXD. OXD DAO 5. All right. OXD USC, 28 million there. 3,711% APR on the OXD USDC pool. It's actually a farm. You could farm it. Can you just do it by yourself? 40% on USDC? That's amazing. That's great. Like, that's some of the highest you'll ever get on USDC. 10 grand, make you freaking $4,000. You could put Rat Phantom in there for 66% staking. Interesting. Wow. There's some money to be made here on the stake. Tomb. Interesting. All right. So, wow. OXDAO, OXD on the radar at 11 cents. Can you even find it here on KuCOIN on CoinMarketCap? Thank you for putting the OXD on our radar. Now we know. It's a phantom thing. 11, look, the 33 rears its head. It's up 65% today. It's got a phantom address. Let's take a look at it here. If we can find it on a couple places. Dex Screener, right? I got Dex Screener waiting for us somewhere. I had it up earlier today. There you go. Search. OXD at 10.9. It says almost 11 cents. Okay, that's it. Oh, this thing dumped City, though. Look at that. But today it pumped hard off the bottoms. Sitting at 5 cents, and it pumped all the way up to 13. Now it's forming a bit of a flag. It's probably from that tweet. Tweet got a little love. Could it break up to the upside? It could. It's at the bottom of its barrel, though. I'd be very wary of something like this. That's why I'm always wary to stake. Staking at the bottom, not staking at the top. You know, stake at the bottom. But have you ever heard of Money Wars? No, I've heard of Money, which is MONI, which is Monster Infinite. MONI, Money, which is Monster Infinite, right here on Tether on KuCOIN, at the bottom of its barrel as far as Infinite launch too. A lot of these coins came out and they were brand new, and look, they're all just dump city. CWAR had a little bit of a pump today. Let's take a look at our baby CWAR. I still hold a bag of CWAR long term, 50-cent CWAR. Okay, CWAR, you're not your bottom of your bag, yo, back at 3 cents, but geez, you're trying hard to get there, aren't you? Amazing. MOWA. Let's take a look at MOWA. Money War. Oh, they're in the dumps too. They got a Binance contract address. We'll take a look. I also hit the website. There he goes, moneywar.io. Bad gateway immediately. I'll give him one more chance. Maybe it was just the wrong one. There you go. Get started. They got a doc. I don't know if their website's even up and running right now, my friend. Not the best look. We'll give them one more chance. Nope. I think I'm going to move on from that. I don't think I want to really even get into it. Power back to $10 again. That's where it all started at. Damn, break-even status after all that. And that's why I can't stand the TGEs, man. I find them all pointless. I'm just going to keep trading, doing my trading thing. Like, I don't get caught up with this stuff anymore. I think it's just cash grabs. People making tech to grab your cash, and then they go away with your Bitcoin and your BNB. And who cares if whatever happens to their project? They don't care. They end up with a bunch of BNB, ETH, you know, and they walk away. Rich is all business, and everyone else gets racked. So I'm very, very wary of these stuff. Be very careful. I don't promote garbage. I don't promote scams, and I don't promote a lot of things. People send me money, hey, how much for promotion? And I'm like, I got to know what it is. We got to go over it together, and I got to really see what's going on, you know. Could you check Ashtar Live Polkadot Parachain if you get a chance? You know, I never was really into the parachains. I never bought the sauce. I never believed in it. A lot of people got so hyped in it, and then look, anyone who prepared a lot for those parachains, got deep in them, got all this other stuff. Yeah, you may have made some X's here and there, but if you decided to hold and when Bitcoin dumped, you lost like everything really. And like you prepared months and had to stake and grab, and honestly, it's happened to me too many times. I don't buy it anymore. I compound my money trading and I buy Bitcoin. I get into some NFTs and I like to use the game, and I do DeFi and I do what I can, but I don't chase these projects as hard as I used to. And I'm back. I'm more hard into my trading than I ever was. Yeah, 100x in safe mood. It was fun. The KuCOIN game happened. There was ups and downs. I'm not saying I'm done entirely on the KuCOINs. I'm always going to be looking deep diving, and I'm going to be able to find, like we found Zelda Inu. We did a 10x a few weeks back. Like, we're going to find the hot coins. We're going to stay on point, but you know, but like, I just, you know, I'm weary of these KuCOINs. So especially right now, you got to see some signs that Bitcoin wants to make a move before you get into any of these garbage coins. OXT made from the creators of Spooky Swap, Scream, and all of Phantom's OGs. That's a big thing, Daniel Conte. I appreciate you saying that. Hey, I really like this the site. It made me want to wrap my Phantom, I'll be honest. It made me want to wrap my Phantom and throw it in there because I got like, you know, 25,000 Phantoms. I would love to do that. So, interesting. Kusama was where the money was at for the parachains from what I saw. I thought Akala was pretty good too. I was into Akala, Kusama, but like also it's such a big idea, you know. So... and let's take a look at a coin that's been hot for us. The top 3 coins that I believe. Let me look at what I said there. Yeah, so Bitcoin forms a certain pattern. We're talking about the cup and handle. That was the certain pattern. We went over it, talked about it. Could it break on out? 3 alts I cannot give up on. New KuCOIN gems, cryptocurrency now. So let's talk about the new KuCOIN gems because we see a few that have been coming out. Hero is one of them. And it's been holding its levels pretty well and doing some damage. And I just want to bring it up and talk about it. It's Hero with a 33 in it. It's Heroes with a 33 in it. Pretty cool. Should just call it Heroes 33, but interesting. It's got my, you know, my calling card there, the 33. All of us, really. We're all the angel number here. If you found my channel, you were probably brought here by the 33 in some creepy way. I don't know how it's possible, but it is. It's so weird. This is considered a bit of a weird cup and handle. I've seen it play out as a cup and a handle. Could happen. Getting very tight on the 15-minute. getting very low on the 1 hour. This thing beats to its own drum. There's your measured move out of this. 1 hour does want to pump. 15-minute does want to pump. Again, Bitcoin's looming, but I've seen this do whatever. Like, I've seen Bitcoin dump and this thing pumping hard. That could be 100% gains if it makes it out of that. So I'm just putting this on the radar. It's low on the 15-minute, low on the 1 hour, low on the 4 hour. It's got everything you want. I mean, yabba dabba do. 111% gains possible. And look, if it breaks out of the bigger channel, we're talking momos. We're talking a serious move to the upside here. About 318% gains coming. So I'm watching this very closely. It's starting to form a bull pennant. It's defied Bitcoin previously. It's low on the 1 hour. It's low on the 4 hour. It's low on the 15-minute. Stochastics are ready to rock on all time frames. Still, I've done that before and it didn't play out. So I just want to let you know, nothing is guaranteed. Okay. TARP is no rug pulls. I think we looked at TARP. Polyswarm made some moves again today. Interesting. Oh, my wife cooked banana bread and the whole house smells of just lovely bakery. Even if I didn't, I'm not a huge fan of it, because I like it with the cream cheese, but I don't drink dairy anymore because it's like an old school thing as a kid. It tends to dry my mouth out if it's not made perfectly moist, but I do like it. You can tell I'm a pain in the ass a little bit. So I know I shouldn't say that, but shout out to everyone on the live. I love you all. But you can tell I'm a particular person, so to speak. But the whole house smells so beautiful right now. Unbelievable. All right. Super chat, SHP. We'll take a look at SHE. And Joe asked about Polyswarm again. We'll take a look at that. But yeah, here on my radar. And let's zoom into it. If we zoom in. And again, Bitcoin could dump and take this whole thing to the downside. Just remember that. Always have a stop loss at hand. Always have a stop loss at hand. If you see me put TF in here, it's 1 hour time frame. Okay. Banana bread. Oh, come on, man. Super chat, SHAB, Polyswarm. Good morning, lifer. Thank you and bless you, brother. Shout out to Bangkok, baby. Bless you, man. The lifer, man. Bro, that's a 3x short. If Bitcoin dumps, this will go up. I love when people say, and they don't talk about what the asset is. They're like, they think I could read everything they write. Polyswarm makes some moves again today, said Joe. See it everywhere. I listen to smart, assertive women with no contest. Can't help it. I know. Love when my Jamaica peoples make banana bread, man. Jamaican me banana bread, man. I'm sorry, I shouldn't do that. ETH, man, getting banged on. Do I see more pain for ETH? I do. I can't believe this, but I mean, these are bear flag. These are bear pennants, guys. Know a bear pennant when you see it. Okay. Know a rollover when you see on. Flip it upside down. Would you trade that bullishly? I would. So when I invert my chart, and I definitely would trade it bullishly, then I open up a short teasy. A short teasy. So look, it's pretty simple. When you see it looks like that, just go to KuCOIN, open up a KuCOIN account, use my link because it's going to help you. Use my link, open up a KuCOIN account with the proper link. It helps the channel, helps the guy that's out here every day doing his thing. And look, we are starting to roll over. Double bottoming on the 1 hour though. This thing's getting ready, in my humble opinion. Like, this flag's just getting ready. Phantom 3L looks like it wants to fly. Got to be honest with everybody. It seems to be doing its own thing. Rose, Phantom, strong. So we identify the strong coins almost every night now. We're starting to do something different. Bitcoin's made us better traders. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been more precise I've had to only pick out like 3 or 4 trades a day, and we've been hitting them. Normally, I pick out like 10 or 20 trades a day. We hit 5, 7, depending on the day. I am pinpoint accurately picking out only the coins that I believe are strong, and we're nailing it. We're nailing it. We're getting 10, 20, 30% a day on 3, 4, 5 trades. So I don't know why I'm juxtaposing ETH with Phantom. But let's go back to the Phantom 3L trade, which is, it's looking scrumptious to me. Starting to show some love, even though it's in the macro idea of that flag, but it's double bottoming now. See it? There's still a cup and handle in there. See, there's the cup and the handle. See, look at this. Still very oversold, wanting to break out. Phantom's looking very bullish. I can't explain why either. I'm not like, everyone's always like, why did this pump? Why did it? Sometimes, you know, there is a reason. Sometimes they did a deal, they did a protocol, something happened. But for the most part, it's like, dude, it's just, you know, I just go with the charts, the way the charts tell me to play them, baby. And this thing has been getting ready to launch. Now it's, and I said support, hit this support out. If it breaks 47, it's going to be whack. We could see it come back to the 39, but if it holds 47, which the 7-minute, the 15-minute, and the 1-hour Stokes all say you want to rock and roll, baby. Only thing is the 4 hours not in your favor, so get what you can. Get a little scalp out of this. Possibly up there, maybe 20, 30% scalp on this, and then roll over, you know. The Dow futures look great. We looked at them earlier today. Look absolutely lovely. 209 today. Right now, up 209. Let's see if they've changed since then. Take a look at the Dow futures again for you. Yeah, 195. They're teetering. Not doing too bad. We could still open beat to the sauce. Let's take a look at the Dow real quick. I have the Dow in this cup and handle. However, it did kind of slightly try to fall out of the handle. We could kind of scoop it back in there a little bit. But I got the Dow in this channel here. This cup, this handle broke out. This cup, this handle should break back up to the upside. Extremely oversold in the daily time frame. Says the Dow wants to make a comeback. Extremely oversold. On the 3-day has a little more room to come down, but the weekly, even showing maybe it will form a higher low here and start to break on out. Look at this. Bearish engulfing candle for sure. Nasty candle. We can't open up tomorrow and dump. We would have to recover from this now on the daily time frame. The daily time frame says we will break out of this falling wedge back to the upside. So you play the wedge the way it's supposed to be traded, 68%. With the stochastics low, we should get a move back to the upside. We're oversold on the 4 hour, the daily, and the 1 hour. Okay, Bitcoin is overbought on the 4 hour. That's the difference between the Dow and Bitcoin. Maybe Bitcoin actually may see some more downside while the Dow actually pumps tomorrow. So I just want to put that out there. Crypto may be red while the Dow is green. That's what we're seeing. Okay, but it's looking like we're going to bring back about 200 points into the Dow tomorrow. So good signs. My first girlfriend was named Gina. My first girlfriend ever. I'm telling you right now, I was like 14 years old. Gina out of East Boston, an Italian girl over here. My first girlfriend ever was named Gina. I'm not even lying. I swear. You'd think I was joking. Actually, is that true? You know, that is true. Yeah, my first girl. No, actually, I dated, I gave a girl a ring at a bowling alley, and we dated for 2 days. Her name was Nicole. Was that really my girl? And, you know, and some other little things here and there. But my first real girlfriend, I was like, you're my girlfriend. And we went to dances. You know, we hung out. I think we lasted about 4 months. I was about 12 or 13 years old. 13, something like that. Gina, out of East Boston, my first girlfriend ever, man. HComp is Shanghai is going to be our leader until U.S. markets open. SHComp, the Shanghai. Yeah, you're right. I see what you're saying. Gina Atole Tamales Posele Yum. So not a dad joke. Because the truth is simple. Went to a roller rink. I think we did go to a roller rink. We used to go to the school dances. I don't think a roller rink. That wasn't that cool by then. Over and over and over again.
And over 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 again.
Exactly. Exactly, Marcus. Maurice. Dude. It is, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Over and over and over again, man. Day in and day out. We don't stop until we win, baby. I'm not going to stop till we hit on the K subs. I'm not going anywhere. I've planted myself. So tonight, we've gone over the dollar index. We've gone over Bitcoin dominance, Tether dominance, total Bitcoin. We taught you so much. Went over every single trade that I talked about throughout the weekend. Talked about the strong coins that I'm looking at. Went over multiple setups. Well, you have charts open all day long. I painted myself till my hand hurts. I'm telling you right now, my hand hurts. I just did so much TA. My hand hurts on the mouse. No lie. But I love every second of it, and I would never change it for the world. Still looking at Phantom 3L. Really is the hottest thing on my radar right now. Somehow it still looks like it may defy gravity with oversold regions on the. It's oversold on the. Look at this. Let's just break it down. It's oversold in the 15-minute. It's oversold in the 1 hour. It's oversold in the 4 hour is not oversold. That's the worry. And the daily is, though. The daily says it wants to pop, too. So I trade the 1 hour, the 1 hour only. And I'll get out if it doesn't break out or we don't get above resistance. It could just kind of mail out here and not do anything. It did get rejected already, too, by resistance there at about 59. So. But I'm telling you, that 15-minute and the 1 hour combo look ready to rock. So, new subscriber, loving the channel, and the wrap from last night. I didn't wrap last night. Jeez. My CMO says never rap again, so I didn't rap last night. Let's just make it clear. I was not rapping last night. I don't remember. If I did, I don't remember it, but jeez. Been staring at that 3L while Tyreek Hill takes off. Oh, did I wrap with a screen share? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, the Bills and the Chiefs are playing right now? Oh, yeah, there's 2 games today. Ah. When does that game end? Oh, wow, it's 33-29 right now. Look, 33. Look, it's always on the 33 every time, man. Fourth quarter. This game's down to the wire. It must have been a great game to watch. I missed it. I was doing my live stream. Crazy. I'd like to get a replay of that and just watch the game after the stream and just not know what happened. I wish I didn't see the score yet. I don't want to know what happened. I'm going to turn it off, and maybe I'll try to find a replay. Anyone know where you can find replays of the games? Only rapping you need to do tonight is your Phantom with Rap Phantom and Stake on OXE. Yeah, boy. Ha. It looks like I really do. It looks like you can make up some payment right there. Get paid real fast. I tasted the oil in that comment. It's not rap. It's something English word where words rhyme or sound the same. Just watch the fourth quarter. I know, right? Dang, man. What a game, huh? All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find when I post my next video. Remember, we did it. We did the Bitcoin weekly candle close, whatever, multiple coins. I gave you everything that I saw in the market tonight and later on into the week. We looked at world markets, the Dow futures, total, the dollar index, Bitcoin multiple times, and gave you a bunch of ideas. And we went over support and resistance, cup and handles, inverted head and shoulders, stochastics RSI, Fibonacci even got thrown in there. So much tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. And I'll see each and every one of you tomorrow on the live stream at 10 a.m. to start our Monday morning and to kick some crypto booty. Shout out everyone for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next live stream. Crypto is